Flyaway is a narrative fiction feature film. It is not a documentary. It is fiction. I wrote it, I directed it, and produced it. And but it's made in a cinema verite style with a lot of, from the inside out, authenticity of the experience, so that many people have responded to it, critics in particular, saying this, they couldn't believe it was not a documentary. And I also have taken great pride and been very gratified that the tremendously talented young actress Ashley Rickards, who plays the severely impacted autistic teenage daughter in the movie, is so convincing that people leave the theater wondering, was she autistic? Very surprised to find out that she's not. I'm depicting a single mother of an autistic teenage daughter, and the wheels are coming off. What used to work when the girl was younger is no longer working. Now she's hit adolescence, which is true, by the way, if you have a typical teenager who doesn't have any disability. Things have become really unmanageable, and she's at a loss of what to do, and is confronted with a decision of, can she even keep her at home any longer? And so what you see is the journey, and it's a journey of love and the journey of letting go. And this is where the story is not about autism in particular. It's universal to parenting. It's a story, it's a depiction of the human heart, and how in every parent-child relationship you reach the nexus point where you realize that your child's needs eclipse your ability to meet them. The world has to meet them. But how? And when you have a kid with such enormous needs, this moment is very fraught with concern. And so that's the moment that we capture this very lovingly attached parent-child relationship. It's an emotional journey. This is not a film with a mandate. I'm not making a point. I'm sharing the dimensions of love and what love calls you to, which is to meet the needs of the other in terms of who that other is, as opposed to your projection, your needs, etc. And that's what parenting is. So really, it's a story about parenting.
Mandy's smart. Inside all of that, she is so smart. Up, over, that's it, that's right. Good job, bud. Mandy, Daddy's here.
Mandy Pants!
Gets her first dose at 1 o'clock.
You're off the clock, babe. Relax. Take some time to, maybe get your hair done. Here we go.
I'm telling the story of a severely impacted teenager. And the reason that I chose that was largely because, as I said, it's a spectrum disorder, and there's now 800,000 people diagnosed with autism in America. And the vast majority are severely impacted. They're really challenged, they're really struggling. They will never be able to live independently without supports, 24-hour supports. When you have autism, you're physically healthy, so you'll have a natural lifespan and outlive your caregivers and parents. So we are approaching a huge crisis now as this, the sort of the tsunami wave of kids turn into adults, and there's huge and tremendous needs. Now, my son and others like him, they're doing just fine. He'll go into the world and have a full life and fulfill himself. He's not somebody that needs our compassion, concern, and help. And we desperately need, as a community, to have understanding and activism from people outside of the community of autism as well. In Hollywood, so far, the movies and TV shows that have depicted people with autism have always shown that kind of mildly impacted Asperger-type person who can function at a high level in the world, has skills, has talents, etc. In some of these movies, they're very romanticized, the kind of special person who changes your life, No. I wanted to show the other side, the true side. And so Flyaway is a demanding film. It's not rose-colored glasses. It is a very candid, unflinching look. It's interesting because some of the responses that we've had from critics and the like is they had no idea. They were quite taken aback by the level of challenge that's presented. They just had no idea. And why would they? Because the depictions that have been presented to society at large so far have shown a small percentage. So, it's kind of a fact-finding mission, a truth-telling mission, although there's no mission here.